Alrighty, so today we need to talk about the upcoming banner for later today. This banner is going to be dropping at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So when I'm recording this in approximately 9 hours, but again, convert that to your time zone, 9 p.m. EDT. That is when the banner drops. But today we are going to be talking about whether or not you should be summoning on this banner. Now, there's a lot of factors that we need to factor in terms of whether or not we should be summoning on this banner. So what I want to do in this video is go over the perks of summoning on the banner, the way that the pity system is going to be working for this banner, what we know about the banner, and then what we don't know about the banner. And then ultimately, I will give you the most informed answer that I can possibly give you at this time. Right now, from what I can tell, I don't think the featured list is really going to be altering my opinion too much. But again, we shall wait and see. So let's go ahead and get into this. So the banner that we have here today, right? The perks of the banner. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. So we have Gohan himself and Spopovich with the Golden Week TUR characters here with Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Mr. Fat Boo here. So, and Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So right off the bat, not the hottest start, right? At least looking at this featured list. But there are some more things that we need to talk about with the banner, right? When it comes to usable characters, Spopovich seems decent. We have him pulled up here. Where is he? Right here, right? Like, I think that there is some interesting stuff here going on with Spopovich, but this buff against Peppy Gal's category and Earthling is not very common, right? Tournament participants will be easy, but a Scouter after 8 attacks isn't horrible. And then this damage reduction rate, right, when there's, you're basically going to have 80% damage reduction at some point. So maybe early on, you let this guy take a lot of hits, and then he'll potentially have 80% damage reduction, right? So there's some potential here with this character for sure. But again, Spopovich, you look at the categories here, it's like Corona Body of Mind is in a team right now. Buu Saga is okay. World Tournament is not a team. Terrifying Conquerors is not really a team right now. Let me double check on that. I don't think it is. Newest LR is, yeah, this isn't a team. So we look at that right there, right? Not really a team. Earthling's not a team. Earthbred Fighters is sort of a team. It's a good team. Yeah, that's a good team because it's the Tau lead. Tournament participants, that's a good team. And then Mission Execution is a decent team as well. So Spopovich is not like super restricted to category allies, but extreme class allies. So if you guys don't know, Spopovich is pretty good. And I'm explaining this because it has to do with what's going on with the banner. From initial showcasing here, Super Saiyan Gohan and all of the, the company here, looking really good, right? One of the best units in the game. From just what I've been able to see on social media, they're saying people are saying that he is on the level of the other GDC characters. So that is a really good start for Gohan and the kids, right? Trunks and Goten. So really good start here for this character. It's what he needed to be. GDC level quality unit for all inclusive purposes, right? Now, here's something that I overlooked yesterday when I did my banner predictions, which I should have seen coming because, again, I knew this, but I just forgot in that moment. Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, in the news notice when they were doing the Radiant Summer Dokkan Festival, they were talking about how this guy was going to rerun at a certain point during the celebration. So he's back, right? And for better or for worse, right? He is back. So it's interesting. And then these Golden Week characters have very niche usages. I think Buu is a bit more usable than Super Saiyan 3 Goku right now, just simply for the fact that he can be ran on the Omega team and he is like one of the options, if not a reserve. So that is what we know about the initial banner so far, who is on it, right? Now, when it comes to the featured list, there should be 5 more characters that will be on this banner, and that will be a heavy determination, but I can make an educated answer for you guys in this video without knowing who they are. So let's go ahead and talk about the perks on the banner. Now, you may be seeing this in the middle and getting super excited, but let's settle down a little bit, right? What we have to do is look through the assets here, and this is what we are looking for, first and foremost. After being Dokkan Awakened into an LR, we can get Gohan, right? Can perform, but exchange 200 Dokkan Festival coin, limited 7 for him once only. So the pity is not going to be your traditional 500 from a big celebration like GDC. Rather, it is going to be 200. So that means if your account was brand new, you just started today, it would take you 1,000 stones worth of multis to get this character via the pity exchange. Now, with that being said, that means that the GDC coins that you guys have been accumulating over the Gogeta 4 banners, the Blue Boys, Rose, Omega, all 4 of those banners are not going to count towards the pity. So you have to keep that in mind, that we are not going to be seeing pity on this banner from that. So you can't just exchange your coins over and buy this character with your GDC pity coins. So a bit unfortunate there, but at least to soften the blow, you don't have to get 500 coins to get this character. But if you look here in the middle, after performing 2 multi-summons, you are guaranteed to recruit 1 featured SSR character in the next multi-summon. So this is how the banner is going to traditionally look when you first see it. But on that 3rd step, it is going to say this right here. So you're guaranteed to recruit 1 featured SSR character in this multi-summon. So this is good, right? Like that, this is a very good sort of incentive for you to summon on the banner, right? Getting a guaranteed featured is nice. And then we have this right here. This is like the standard version without it. And then this is also tickets that you can buy on global. So don't really need to worry about this. This is paid tickets. We're not worried about that. Now, when we're looking at this right here, this is just what it's going to look like when you're done with the incentives. So what you can do, essentially, if you're being realistic, you're never going to see this, right? Like you will, but you won't be summoning if the banner looks like this, because of the fact that 7 times 150, right, is 1050. So you are essentially done after you do 7 rounds. So you are guaranteed, at least if you're going to pity for this Gohan, 7 featured characters at the bare minimum in 20 multis, right? In theory. So what you need to keep in mind is that you are going to be getting featured characters every 3 multis on this, guaranteed, and then whatever else is extra. So when it comes down to what you should sort of be doing, it's really going to be depending on who the other featured characters are. Now, we talked about this yesterday, but it is really going to depend on who else is on this banner. An honorable mention that y'all threw at me yesterday was Tech Ultimate Gohan. I could definitely see him sneaking onto this banner. Maybe Videl, because she's a defender of justice. Maybe this guy. But again, I'm not sure how this banner is going to overall look now with the fact that it is a traditional pity banner. So if we were to find a Dokkan Festival exclusive that had, what is it called? Like a 200 coin pity. Cell is a perfect example. So the LR is what makes this a bit tricky, because I could see another LR being on the banner, but this is what it should look like, right? 10 featured SSRs because of the fact that we have pity, right? And they say that the 7 guaranteed features is for the reason to have all of these characters here, right? All of these different units are going to be on the banner. So 10 featured SSRs, including the banner unit, so it'll be 9 Dokkan Festival exclusive characters, will be on this banner. I could see AGL Kid Gohan being in the pool. I could see Tech Ultimate Gohan being in the pool, maybe Tech Pan, just any characters that are going to be like relevant to the banner. But sometimes they don't even do that, right? It could just be like random throw-ins, right? Like maybe Goku Mini and Glorio find their way onto this banner, right? And I don't really see a world where the value of the banner is going to be increasing to enough of an extent where it's like a must summon, right? Gohan, Goten, and Trunks are very, very good, but I just don't see a world where this banner is going to be meeting value in terms of like it's kind of tough to say, right? Is going to be meeting the value of a GDC banner, right? Like we look at these two banners, it's just not even close. It's night and day with this, right? Like Beast Gohan is better than 4 characters on this. He's better than all 4 of these characters, right? Obviously this blue Goku is better than everybody there, right? Like it's a tough call, man. The gods are better than everybody there. Trunks and Vegeta are better than everybody there. So really, to me, I think the answer comes down to you should not summon on this banner. I think that the only way that you should be summoning on this is if you are a newer player and you have a lot of stones that you could still farm across the game. But otherwise, I think overall this banner should be an easy skip. I just don't see the value in the pool. But what I will say is, if for whatever reason the banner makes a miraculous comeback here, which I don't think it will, because again, if there were LRs on this banner being featured, they'd be front and center, right? Like if Tech UI was on this banner, I feel like he would be right here. If Super Saiyan 4 was on the banner, he'd be right here, right? Because who do people like more between Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku and UI Goku? UI Goku. Who do people like between Fat Boo and Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So to me, this is looking like an LR with 8 featured Dokkan Festival exclusive TURs on there, and LRs run the game right now. I just don't see much of a reason for you to be going all in on this banner. But again, we will have to wait and see a little bit to see what the EZAs on the banner are looking like, what other TURs we're seeing. So if you want to summon on this banner, I would highly advise waiting and seeing. And then one last factor we need to talk about is also going to be the Dokkan Day tickets. Now, I don't know if our boy Dokkan World, it'd just be easier to go right here. No, it is not on here. But what we're going to be getting is Seriously Serious tickets. So what we'll do here is we'll go, want to go to the missions. Seriously Serious tickets are going to be in here somewhere. I should have pulled this up. This was like the one thing I forgot to pull up because we have all these characters here. They're just like, all right. And then the missions here we have from the Seriously Serious fight are going to be giving us 14 tickets as well. So what I think you guys should be doing is using your tickets and waiting to see who is on the banner. And this will give us a much, much better sort of look into like what we are going to get for the banner. So overall, I would say right now, I would say don't summon on this. Doesn't look good. But again, I can't stop you if you do want to summon for the character. If you just want to get a high quality character, your account is new, then knock yourself out. So let me know down below how many stones you guys have saved up. What are you planning to do on this banner and all of that fun stuff in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you were new. And I'll see you all in the next one.